welcome back. So today is just going to be a quick video because when I watched Gardener's World on Friday night, old Monty said to make sure you trim your red currant bushes and gooseberry bushes, and that reminded me that I haven't done so. So don't know if you remember, last year I got 3 gooseberry bushes from Free Cycle from a man, and I planted them. I trimmed them a little bit, he'd hacked them to pieces, so I sort of left them last year. I didn't get any fruit of them last year, but then I wasn't expecting any. So this year I think 1 or 2 of them can do with a bit of opening up and cutting the branches that grows to the middle. So I'll be doing that. I've also planted a new one this year. I don't think I ever showed you that, but let me quickly show you. So here are the 3 that I got for free last year. So this is number 1, it was the biggest one of the lot, and this is the one I think I can trim a little bit. Number 2 and number 3. So that one in the middle used to live over there. So I moved it because it's so dinky that I thought it can live there for a couple of years, and I might move it once these 3 get too big for that one and they need a little bit more space. This is the new one I planted this year, and it is a red variety. It is called Pax, so gooseberry Pax. So that's a new one for this year. So I didn't know that these were this far advanced. So looking at them, they've obviously flowered already, or yeah, are in the process of flowering. So what to do? So yes, let me just put my gloves on. I hope you can see. I'm just going to have a quick look. This is a bit of a dead stick. There is oh, there's something growing out of it right near the bottom. See, it's this one's crossing that one, so also not great. So I think what I need to do is go around the other side. Hold on. I am going to trim this one. Down there. Actually, the one that grows out of it I just lost. There's a dead branch over on this side, which I'll cut out. There is another one just there, and there we go. So in terms of, it is very congested in the middle here, so I think what I'll do is I will cut some of these middle ones out. Oh, that's a thick branch. I wonder how old that branch is. So that's opened that up a little bit. In fact, that's going out, that's going out, all of these are going out. I'm tempted to lose this one because it is just at an awkward angle, and I don't think it does it any favours. So yeah, I think that's okay for this year. I think I've left it too late, so I've just opened it up a little bit, so there'll be more airflow. I might just get rid of that little one down there as well. So still not ideal, but better than nothing. So let's move to this one. There's a dead stick here, which I'll just snip off right at the bottom. Actually, also nothing coming out of that one. So let's just get that one as well. And then that one at the back has got this new one growing out of it. So I'll snip just above that. So leave that one as that. And then this one, once again, bit of a stick there that's doing nothing. Cut it off. And this one looks okay actually. I'm just going to leave it. They're only small. So this is the new one. I'm going to leave that one as it is for the year. And then coming over to the red currant bush, if you remember, I was given this by a friend of mine last year. Actually, this whole branch is dead. There's nothing growing on it. So let me put the camera down and then I'll hack this a bit. I might actually need a saw for this thick branch because I don't think my secateurs are going to go through. But, let's see how it goes. So it's got a branch growing out of it here. So there we go. One branch. This one's at a bit of an odd angle, so I'm going to cut just there. These ones are crossing each other a little bit, so I'm going to give them some space there. There's 3 new shoots there. Actually, what to do? Okay. So I think that's it for this year. In fact, I say that. 1, 2, 3. Let's just snip that one there. Okay. Over the next few years, I'm going to have to try and tidy this up. My friend gave me this very established big red currant bush, but it had been growing along next to a wall. The previous owners of the house had planted it too close to the wall, so it was restricted by a brick wall on that side. So everything came, all the growth came out to one side. So it is very, very haphazard in its growing, and it's crossing over each other and rubbing against each other. And I gave it a bit of a cut last year, and yes, just I think it'll take a few years just to get it to the point where it's got a better shape. But if I keep cutting it each year, hopefully it'll get better. So as I said, very short episode for this time, this year. This episode, I mean. And let me quickly just show you how the raspberries are getting on. These are my yellow raspberries that I moved last year. I cut all of last year's growth out of them a few weeks ago, and I just weeded the bed a bit. So they're all doing great. I've got some plans for this area. I want to make not raised bed, but defined beds in here with bits of wood. That's all at the back there. So so I can keep the weeds out, and I can keep the new canes and the runners in. So so that's the plan for here, and I also need to tie them all up and things like that. But that's another episode. So from me for this time, let me just turn you around. Quick episode today, so I hope I didn't do it wrong. So see you again in the next one. Bye.